End 11. Australia beat Kazakhstan, and New Zealand actually picked up a steal of 2 in the 10th end to beat Hong Kong.
The Koreans will do everything they can to try and generate some junk. Chinese here trying to come around that guard, but they're sliding deep into the house, so...
Putting up another guard, quite solid with their peels. Well, she'll make this one too.
Yeah.
But good enough.
Oh, that's a bit more interesting. Korea, you want good separation between the guards so they can't be doubled off.
Only the thrower sweeping.
Yeah.
And this one, I'll go past everything.
So it is the come around. They're well by the guard. They're looking to bury some of it into the front of the forefoot. Great weight, but not buried. I would say, quarter buried maybe.
Well, let's see what Wang does.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. There we see from the hack end that stone, there's about 2/3 to 3/4 available for the Chinese. Small risk of a jam on the back stone. So there we see it. Yellow stones belong to Korea. And even if Wang makes this shot, there's still the draw on the outturn side for the Koreans, so we're in for a fantastic finish.
The question is, you just play this to just pick it out, or are you trying to sit on top the...
Well, looking at this ice, it doesn't look like the kind of ice that she's just trying to play the pick. It looks like she's just wanting to keep her own stone in there and maybe push it back into the 8-foot. Hard to tell with that broom.
I think Wang just changed her mind.
Well, a lot of thinking here. And they are now electing to clear the guard.
Well, they might actually be running it in too.
Well, there is the chance that you could remove the guard and remove both Korean stones. You're right.
It's pretty close. Just going to stuff it, but if anything, the yellow stone's a little further away from the pin.
Yeah, so she's enlarged the forefoot for herself for her last shot, but now shooter, she wants to get across the face of it, but no, it's on the nose of it, wants to push it as far as deep as she can now.
You know, that's actually not too bad there, Hans.
Well, it's interesting. The question is there a double there now for Wang that could just nose it and kill both Korean stones and blow past the back one? But the angles are interesting.
You might have just lined that up onto the back red.
Yeah, so there we get a great look from our overhead. 2 yellow stones belong to Korea.
I think that's
if China struck the first stone on the nose, it would drive that second Korean stone straight back on the red and probably jam it, and that would be game over and victory for Korea. If you hit 3/4 of this on the high side and make the double, that seems to be what she's opting for. She's trying to hit the top stone, about 3/4, careen it off the second stone, pushing it past the red stone in the back as her saver to win the game. Wow. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. This is going to be interesting. Will it be a victory for China? Will it be a victory for Korea? We're going to know in about 10 seconds.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Has time run out? Time has run out.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Can you believe it? This game is actually over. The Chinese have run out of time.
That is just, what can you say? Such an experienced skip as Wang.
Unbelievable.
World champion, Olympic bronze medalist. That's not supposed to happen.
Unbelievable finish. They were so wrapped up in the shot selection that they were trying to make before that crucial last stone that they didn't notice that they ran out of time on the time clock. The game ends because China runs out of time, and Korea unbelievably wins this game. Wow.
That is Some start to the Pacific Asia Curling Championships, Hans.
Incredible finish. Unbelievable finish to this match. Veteran Bingyu Wang devastated in the hack, trying to throw her final stone to win the game, only to have the official indicate that the time clock has expired and the game is over. Can you believe it? Wow. An amazing finish. They say you see something different every time you come onto the ice at a curling game. And that's something you don't see every day. A team running out of time in the extra end to lose the game.